Welcome back to Saving Chevys. I am your host, Kyle. And tonight we are... Oh, the light sucks. There we go. Tonight we are working on Betty. And I was going to try to hustle and get the engine back into the car. But decided against that. I decided to go full 7/10 restoration, and we're just gonna pressure wash it. I'm not gonna paint the engine bay for a couple of reasons. The first reason is once you paint the engine bay, you may as well just do the whole car, and I don't want to do that. I like the patina. And then the second reason is that cruddy engine bay is going to make that guy look really nice. So, a little background about Betty, if you don't already know. I have featured her on the channel once or twice, but Betty is also a 66 BelAir wagon. She's got a 283 and a power glide and a 10 volt and low options. She has power steering and power brakes, and that's it. She doesn't even have the third row seating. Neither of them have third row seating. But anyway, several years ago, I was scrolling around through Marketplace, and I've always wanted a wagon. And little fun fact, my wife's favorite color is teal. So I saw this car and sent the ad to her, and she responded, we should go get it. And I said, I don't have the money and I don't have a place to put it. At the time, we were living in a house where I didn't have a garage. I barely had a driveway. I'm not getting choked up, I don't know what that was. But yeah, I didn't have a place to put it. So anyway, she insisted we go look at it, and we got the money together, her and I, and we ended up buying it. I drug it to her uncle's place where it sat for about a year, and then I drug it home and I got it running. I drove it for a couple of months and realized she burned a lot of oil. I really need to lock the doors. I had to stop because people keep bugging me. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I had Betty running and driving for a while, and found out she burns oil really bad. It was actually about a quart of oil per 80 miles, so it was pretty significant. Sometimes if I drove on the highway, it would burn a quart of oil just to work and back, which is about 25 miles. So she was tired. I pulled the engine and trans, and I wanted to do an overdrive trans swap anyway. So I got a 700R from a friend of mine, and we're gonna put that in there with the little 283. I think it'll be a sweet driver. But as I said, I'm going to try to hustle and get this thing in, but I'm going to just hold off until I can get the engine bay washed up. I got a few things to do before I'm ready to put it in anyway. I got engine mounts. I have a really bad habit of pointing off this way when I want you to see this. So let me get better. So I gotta seal these plugs, tighten them up, and I'm just kind of dinking around doing that. So since for the most part Reba is finished, we're gonna tinker with Betty until I get her running, or until I get her registered and insured. an unforeseen series of events has delayed registration on Reba. Basically bought another vehicle, and I'm not going to feature it on the channel because it has nothing to do with what I want the channel to be. It's a pickup truck, and anyway, once I can afford to, I will register and insure Reba, and we will tinker with her some more, unless I can think of other things to do in the meantime. But I want to try to get Reba done, or sorry, I want to try to get Betty done by spring, so I can spend all summer going to car shows and stuff. That's my goal. So, I got nothing else for you. I appreciate all of you guys watching, and I appreciate your subscriptions, and hopefully we'll get more and more and more, and as time goes on, videos will get longer and better, and I'm just trying this out. Let's see how it goes. But thank you all. Have a nice night, and we'll see you later.